Very good morning. I am Dr. Senthilkumar, Associate Professor in the Department of Agricultural Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. And I welcome you all for this lecture series on plant protection machinery. And let us discuss about a case study, that is farmers' perception and plant protection in India as well as Nepal in this video. To say about the abstract of this case study, that is the participatory rural appraisal was undertaken in 70 villages in India as well as Nepal, covering nearly 1,185 farmers to generate baseline information on the current plant protection practices. So a survey was taken both in the countries of India and Nepal, and nearly 1,185 farmers participated in the survey. The study revealed that the 93% of farmers in India and 90% in Nepal had adopted chemical control for the management of various insect pests in different crops. However, less than 20% of farmers expressed confidence of their efficacy. In India, 52% of farmers get their plant protection advice from pesticide dealers, while in Nepal, the majority of the farmers, that is 69% of farmers, make their plant protection decision to the agricultural officers over there. A majority of farmers, that is 73% in India and 86% in Nepal, initiate the plant protection based on the first appearance of the pest, irrespective of their population, crop stage, and their damage relationship. About 50% of farmers in India and 20% of farmers in Nepal were not used any protective clothing while spraying. That means they are applying these chemicals. It is necessary that they want to go for certain protective clothings, but they are not at all following. Similarly, health problems associated with the application of plant protection chemicals were reported by the farmers. More number of health problems are arising. The cost of plant protection on various crops ranges from 7 to 40% of the total crop protection cost. Through integrated pest management, that is IPM, has been advocated for the past 2 decades. Only 32% in India and 20% in Nepal were aware of IPM practices. That means most of the farmers are not even aware about the integrated pest management. Integrated pest management implementation in selected villages brought a 20 to 65% reduction in pesticide use in different crops. The vegetable samples analyzed for pesticide residues revealed the presence of residues. And to say about the introduction, Asian agriculture is heterogeneous with the multiple of crops and growing conditions. The agricultural research has made considerable progress in addressing the issues on food security, but agriculture-related health experts have largely been ignored. For example, in studies from Anugrah, Rajasthan, where intensive agriculture was taken up, farmers adopted a huge amount of pesticides to boost their crop productivity. What they are thinking that when we are going for application of more pesticides, then thereby the production will getting more increase, like that they are having their mindset. And to say about the methodology, how this case study was carried out, participatory rural appraisal, that is PRA, was undertaken in 50 villages in India and 20 villages in Nepal to generate information on existing plant protection practices and elicit farmers' views related to the integrated pest management approaches during 2005 to 2007 in the year. In India, these studies were conducted in collaboration with the State Department of Agriculture in Andhra Pradesh, Center for World Solidarity, this Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, Indian Institute of Pulse Research, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, Community Action for Rural Development, Maharashtra, and other NGO partners. In Nepal, in these activities was organized in collaboration with the Nepal Agricultural Research Council, Nepal Grain Legumes Research Program, and an NGO, that is Forum for Rural Welfare and Agricultural Reforms for Development. So to say about the results and discussion, the interactive sample represents 93% males in India and 82% in Nepal. The majority of the farmers, that is 56% in India, 95% in Nepal, possess 2 hectares of rainfed land, and 25% in India and 5% in Nepal has 5 to 10 hectares of holdings. The promotion of rainfed land holdings in Nepal was relatively smaller than in case comparing with India. Among various group of farmers, 28% in India, 22% in Nepal were illiterates. Only 25% in India and 5% in Nepal had completed high school education, and very few graduates are involved in farming. These data also covers farmers from 1 to 50 years of experience, of which about 40% have 11 to 25 years of farming experience out of the total samples selected. And coming to the conclusion, this study brought out the status of adoption levels of different plant protection options by the farmers in India and in Nepal. That means a survey was carried out to know about what are all the plant protection practices that they are doing right now, and what are the practices they have planned for the future activity. Lack of farmers' knowledge and their dependence on pesticide dealers made chemical control the most adapted strategy among the farmers. So that means they are highly dependent upon the pesticide sellers, dealers, so that according to the prescription given by the pesticide sellers, they are doing the activity in their farm. Several farmers reported the side effects of pesticide applications, but have neither adopted the full protective clothing nor paid attention in appropriate disposal of the empty pesticide containers also. That means they are applying, at the time of applying they are not at all using any safety clothing. Also on completion of application they are throwing the bottle here and there without proper disposal. Through IPM implementation, that is integrated pest management implementation, resulted in substantial reduction in pesticide application. The issue of pesticide residues needs to be addressed. And thank you for watching this video, and this video discusses about the plant protection methods followed by the farmers in India as well as Nepal. In this survey was carried out with the 1,185 farmers, and we have concluded the various points based upon the suggestion given by the farmers. Thank you for watching this video.